Hi, I just wanted to take a minute to talk about shunning and the effect that that has on people. And this is kind of new for me. I'm recently out, so I haven't had a lot of practice at this. So far I can tell you that it sucks. And my dogs. And I just wanted to tell you about this little story about my nephew. And he's a hardcore witness, like shining example in the Kingdom Hall of all the young people. You know, he was young, but yet he was giving talks and just microphones and sound system and just a shining example. And I was always worried about whether or not he was embarrassed of me because, as I've said in other videos, like I was a wallflower and didn't really have the guts to comment, couldn't do it, couldn't join the ministry school. But I was a diehard. I mean, I was there, and even though I didn't live up and I knew it, I still marched my face in there. You know, you gotta give me credit for that. And I did that for years and years and years, all my life. So, anyway, it just got me thinking about my nephew and how that I knew his reaction to me leaving would be harsh. And so I kind of knew it, but yet still, all in all, not prepared for it. And I want to tell you this story about him so you know how precious he is. But I am a diehard animal lover. Love my animals. Always had them, always. It's just who I am. And I had a little dachshund dog, little puppy. Wasn't very old. I think it was probably less than a year old. Maybe even younger. And he got hit by a car. And, of course, I was devastated. Absolutely devastated. Just a mess. And everybody knew that I would be a mess because everybody knows how that's, you know, that's the worst thing that could happen to me. And, so, this is my little baby. And so, my nephew was about, I'm going to say like 5 or so. Maybe somewhere 5, 6, 7, somewhere around there, little. And so we buried, you know, my husband and I at the time, we were living in an apartment, and so we went to my mom's and I buried my dog in her yard. And my nephew, as little as he was, him and his neighborhood friend, dug up my dog. And nobody wanted to tell me about this because they thought I would be really upset because, you know, I just loved him so. But they dug up my dog, and my nephew prayed over my dog. He thought that if he dug up my dog and prayed hard enough, that Jehovah would resurrect him for me. I never really talked to him about that because I don't think anybody really wanted me to let him know that I knew that he did that because they were afraid I was going to be mad, which I wasn't. I loved him for it. And just to think that he loved me so much that he would do that, and that his faith was so strong that he would do that. And so he took up my dog, and he's praying over it earnestly on my behalf. I wished I would have talked to him about how he felt when that didn't, when nothing happened, and he, at the end of the prayer, he still had a dead dog. But that's how much he loved me. And now, and even though I have 4 other sisters, I was his favorite aunt, he would say. I don't know if it's true, but that's what he said. So I'm going to take his word for it. And as I mentioned on my other video, that technically, thank you, technically I am not disfellowshipped or disassociated. So thank you, I know, thank you, love you. So anyway, I tried to reach out to him a couple of days ago, and I don't know, I didn't really give it a lot of thought as to, like, well, you know, he might not respond. And he didn't. He didn't. And I checked around, and, did his number change? No, it's the same number. Are you tired? And, just want to say, what a killer that is. But even so, does the Watchtower Society really believe that people will, okay, I want to talk to my nephew so bad that I'm going to pretend to believe your lies and your false teaching? I'm going to stamp them as true because you've taken my family from me? And I'm not mad, because I understand what he thinks he's trying to do. And we've all been on that side of the fence, and where most of us have been on that side of the fence and have done that to others. But I'm just, all it does is hurt people. That's it. That is all it does. It doesn't make me believe one bit what they say. Doesn't change my mind one bit. All it does is hurt me, hurt my heart, and I'm sure he's hurt too. And it's just stupid. I'm just venting, because it's just all so stupid. And it's really sad, because there's so much to be grateful about and joyful about. And people comment that, why are people that leave that are sad? Well, it's not because of the Watchtower. It's not because of anybody at the Kingdom Hall. It's our family. It's our friends and family that makes, that we're sad about. Our hearts have been ripped out and been broken. Of course we're sad. We're people. We're human. Anyway, so don't comment me about I'm sad because I'm not at the hall, because trust me, that is not it. And I will not respond to your comment, because that too is stupid. Alright, that's it. See ya.